Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to the channel, Mollyboy TV here. Today we're reacting to Dire Straits, Telegraph Road, Alchemy live. Live at Hammersmith Odeon, London, UK, July 1983 if you want to be precise. Now, Dire Straits are something special to me. I've listened to a few Dire Straits songs. Not a lot, but the ones I have listened to are incredible. Sultans of Swing is actually my second most viewed video on this channel. That song really gave me, I think that was my introduction to Dire Straits, and you know what, since listening to that I've really realised how incredible they are all together as a group. And actually, if you were to split them individually, I really feel like they would have incredible solo careers. When you listen to a band like Dire Straits, you can't just focus on one thing. There is so much going on. I mean, going back to Sultans of Swing, I remember people telling me that the drummer, his father was in the crowd while he was performing, so he was just going ballistic on those drums. Mark Knopfler was absolutely incredible on his guitar, especially with the way that he was portraying his emotion through his vocals on that song. Just something special. So I think that anything from this live performance is going to be great, so I'm really looking forward to Telegraph Road today. Hopefully, as we do more from Dire Straits, I can learn more about the members in the band, and I want to, exactly the same as Guns N' Roses, I want to listen to more from them so that I can start to watch these like documentaries about certain bands and stuff and not have to worry about hearing something that I haven't heard yet. But I'm not going to waffle. If you enjoy this one, please make sure to leave a like, please hit the subscribe button. I have a feeling this is going to be incredible, just like Sultans of Swing, but only time will tell. So yeah, let's not waffle, man. Let's go.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'll tell you, it really does my heart good when I listen to incredible music. I've already heard one incredible one today. I have a video coming out today that was blocked, but is now unblocked, so you'll be able to see that. And obviously this one. If this is as good as I'm hoping, today's 3 songs should be incredible, and I think today should be a really good day. So let's not waffle and let's just do this, man. And I absolutely love live performances as well. Don't get me wrong, it's good to hear a studio song first, but live performance really shows you how the band actually sound. Oh my lord. Sorry. Okay, straight off the bat, I'm getting goosebumps so bad. Oh. Yo, we've got the same pitch. It's like, yo, the guitars are the same pitch as Sultans of Swing.
Yeah, and a long time ago, come a man on a track, walking 30 miles with a sack on his back. Then he put down his load where he thought it was the best. Made a home in the wilderness. Built a cabin and a winter store. He plowed the ground by the cold lake shore. You're the travelers keep walking down the track. They never went further, no, they never went back. Then came the churches, then came the...
Sorry, let me quickly pause here. Straight off the bat, this feels a lot calmer, a lot more soothing than Sultans of Swing. I know Sultans of Swing isn't like in there straight away, but I don't know, I feel like this has got a sort of different vibe to it. Part of me, right, is hoping and praying that, do you know in Sultans of Swing when we get into like the second solo and he's playing the guitar and like the chords are cut really short, like it's not chords, the notes are cut really short, like they're not prolonged. I'm hoping we hear more guitar like that, because I think that really made me not fall in love with guitar, because I already had, but seriously appreciate it a lot more.
Schools, then came the lawyers
piano as well, man. Ah. I really think it's that piano that's really giving this a different vibe.
And there was a hard times, and there was a war. Telegraph sang a song about the world outside. And the Telegraph Road goes so deep and so wide, like a rolling river.
I don't want to pause. You know what? I didn't want to pause again, but I got to say this quickly. I love the way that he walks over to the crowd as well, and he just smirks at them, like he's just there playing the guitar. He's looking at the crowd, smirking, like, I know. Yeah, I know. Mark Knopfler, ladies and gentlemen.
And my radio says tonight is gonna freeze. People driving home from the factories. Now you got 6 lanes of traffic, 3 lanes moving slow.
Oh my god, the goosebumps. I'm gonna cry. Oh shit. Oh my god. Again, my heart, bro. Sorry, but are we hearing the bass in the background of this? Very subtle on its own. Oh my. I think I've used this analogy to describe a song before, right? But I really feel like I am being transported into a storybook. I feel like I'm sitting here on the line of reality and being in a story. Like, it's capturing me. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I kind of do know how. It's because, like I said, everybody in this band plays an important role and they're all just as excellent as each other with every instrument they play. How they actually use that ability to capture the consumer, bruv, I have no idea. I am really liking this. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Sultans of Swing, and I think Sultans of Swing will always be my favourite because it brought me to Dire Straits. And actually, I'm a bit of a saddo. I like to watch my own reactions back. And I've watched Sultans of Swing quite a few times, and I think it's my favourite reaction because when I watch myself, I can see the naivety. I can see how I didn't really know anything. not just about Dire Straits, but music in general, because I was still quite new to doing this. Seeing the way that Dire Straits made me feel, I just think it's one of my best reactions. So it just says something when a band from what, I know this is 83, but probably around in the 70s maybe, when a band from that era can make somebody who's my age, who was born in 2000, that's going to make a few people feel sad. But when I was born in 2000 and they can make somebody of my age feel this way, it just shows that this music is completely timeless and will never fade out. Oh yeah, that bass, man.
Used to like to go to work, but I shut it all down. I got a right to go to work, no work here to be found. You had me say, we're gonna have to pay what's owed. We're gonna have to, they reap from the seed they sow. When all the birds up on the wires and up on the poles, they can always get out in this rain and this cold. And you can hear them singing out their telegraph code all the way down the Telegraph Road.
When they do this, it honestly gives me the goosebumps so bad. Oh, mate. Just so effortless as well.
And I'd sooner forget, but I remember those nights. Yeah, life was just a bet on a race. Between the lights, you had your head on my shoulder and your hand in my hair. Now you act a little cold, like you don't seem to care. But just believe in me, baby, and I'll get you away. I'm gonna get you out of this darkness and into the day. From all these rivers and headlights, from these rivers of rain, from the anger that lives on the streets where days name. 'Cause I'm on every red light. Desperation explode into flame, and I don't wanna see it looking. From all these signs just saying sorry, but we're closed all the way.
It's magical, it actually is.
Down the Telegraph Road.
I feel like I can't breathe again, man. You make it look so effortless. I really need to be careful how loud I'm listening to music, because oh my, I feel like I'm gonna go deaf, seriously. But listening to music loud is just the best thing to do. It just feels so good. What was that, bruv? Seriously, what was the end of that? That was Dire Straits, Telegraph Road at Alchemy Live. Pure example of everything I said at the start. Everything I said. You cannot have a favourite member in this band, right? Because I feel like they work so well together, and they all have such a special part of the band, where if you take one away, that is not Dire Straits anymore. The odds of finding all the band members who have the ability to do that and forming that band together, the odds must be, you must have a better chance of winning the lottery, seriously. Through that ending solo, as much as I really wanted to focus on the guitar, because it really was reminding me of Sultans of Swing, I couldn't focus on anything. Everyone was doing something special, to the point where the piano would come in and I'd be like, oh my god, listen to that piano. Then the drums, you'd hear some insane drum fill, and I'd be like, okay, here's the drums. And then Mark comes in with the guitar. As much as we listen to great music, we don't listen to music as put together as well as this, that much. So when I do hear stuff like this, I really struggle to be like, what have I just listened to? Like, what can I actually pick out? Like, everything, there was just a lot. You hear something, you think, okay, I'm going to talk about that at the end, but then something else happens and you completely forget what you was going to say about something before that. I genuinely am starting to think about doing the whole Alchemy Live in one take, in one sitting, just reacting to the whole of Alchemy Live. I don't know how long it is, so it might be a bit of a stupid thing to say. I really think if I listen to that all the way through to the end, I will finish that a different person. I will finish that with a completely different mindset. Like, I actually think that this music is that powerful to make you change as a person. I think that's what's incredible about Dire Straits. I'm going to go on a Dire Straits binge now, and I'm going to start listening to all the other songs that I've reacted to before as well. You know, one I really like is Money for Nothing. I love that, especially now I've heard The Police and know that Sting is the vocals at the end. He just made that song 10 times better for me. But we're not talking about Money for Nothing, we're talking about Telegraph Road. This was an insane song. I think on this one, you know what, I really like Mark Knopfler's voice. That's what I was going to say first. I really like Mark Knopfler's voice. But I think when your whole band is bringing that much into a performance, it's hard to focus on someone's voice. You just get lost in the instruments. Like I said, I really feel like I was actually being dragged into a story in this. I feel like their work is just higher up, a work of up here, bro. Like, it's another level. I'm not going to waffle too much because I've been recording for 24 minutes, but if you enjoyed that one, please make sure to let me know. And if you want me to listen to more from this performance, or if you want me to do the whole performance, let me know and I will do it. But this has been Dire Straits, Telegraph Road, Alchemy Live. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. Please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.